Abby and Nolan met outside the BII dormitory waiting for their friend Dakota to bring them in. Non-residents or guests weren't allowed into the dormitory without a resident accompanying them. And so, Abby and Nolan were stuck outside. "Hey, nice necklace. Where'd you buy this?" "At this vintage shop. You like it?" "Yeah, it's awesome. The look's probably gonna land you a date tonight." "If Dakota even gets here, how long have we been waiting?" "We just need to get past the security, right?" "Yeah? Why?" Nolan watched as Abby went up to a random guy that looked like he was a student here. They started chatting and laughing, and about 5 minutes later, Abby was back holding an ID card. "What was that about? And why do you have his ID card?" "Wear it. You're, David Koenig now. Let's go." "You did not just pickpocket the dude's ID." "We'll drop it in the lost and found box. He'll find it sooner or later. Now come on, be cool." Nolan put on his glasses and flipped over his hoodie. He and Abby confidently walked past the security guards without much eye contact, swiping the ID as if he did it every day. When they got inside, they spotted Dakota running down the hall. "How did you guys get in? Can you return this to whoever it is?" There was a hush-hush party at the dorm tonight. It was after the curfew time, so whoever was attending it had to be responsible enough to make sure the RA didn't find out. Because if he did, that meant a lot of repercussions to face, and oh right, the party would be shut down. Abby, Nolan, and Dakota sneaked down the hall to the dorm where the party was being hosted. The room was packed with about 30 people. Word was, this was supposed to be the coolest party and you just had to be there. But about 20 minutes into the night, Abby, Nolan, and Dakota were stuck in a place where everyone else was super out of their minds, doing crazy embarrassing things that they'd rather not do. They all slipped out into the hallway, which was now dimmed out. It was near midnight, and half the lights were shut off. It was pin-drop silent as the friends walked down. Dakota had turned around a curve when suddenly Abby called out from the end of the other hallway. "It's this way, Abby, come on." Whoa, what's up with all the signs? This guy's gotta be one creepy extrovert to put out all this on his door, Abby said, staring at the last room in the hall. There were numerous signs and posters labeled "Off Limits, Do Not Enter." "Is that room number 235? It's empty. No one stays there and no one is allowed in." "Why not?" "They all say it's haunted. Crazy things happen in there. And I know you guys aren't going to buy it, but trust me, no one in this whole dormitory enters this room." But who was Abby to listen? She had already started picking the lock with her clip. "What are you doing?" Just then, Nolan heard a voice shout out from the other side of the hallway. "Hey, you! Where's your ID card?" Nolan barely got a glimpse of the security guard from the gate before he ran down the curve. "Open the door, Abby. If the guard catches us, we're busted." Abby nervously quickened her pace. Jackpot. "How do you do these things, Abby?" Dakota said, trying to hear if the guard left. "We aren't supposed to be in here. If things start getting creepy, I'm leaving you two. I don't know you guys." "Oh, come on. I bet even you wanted to take a peek in here. What, are there ghosts in here?" The room was like any other college student's room. All the furniture, books, clothes, and whatnot was scattered around. "Are you sure someone doesn't stay in here?" Dakota raised his brow and looked around. "Yeah, this is the one. I've heard stories about this room, but I've never really believed them. This place is giving me the creeps now." "What story?" "They say the things in here are cursed. Strange things happen, from furniture moving around to books being thrown in the air all on their own. Some of the staff members who tried to vacate the room died in here. The room couldn't be vacated and it was locked up. It wasn't assigned to any other student and it's been like that since." "What happened to the last kid that was here? I mean, whose things are these?" Abby said, looking through the desk. Oh, look at this, it's cool. Abby took a wooden top that was laying on the desk and spun it around. Don't touch anything, Abby. You never know what starts happening in here. Nothing's gonna happen. You actually believe this kind of stuff? Doesn't matter what I believe, the rest of the dorm is saying it, then we're better safe than sorry. Abby sat down on the bed, folding her arms. Is anyone in the room with us now? Anyone? The room was eerily quiet before Nolan and Abby laughed out. All right, that's enough, let's go, Dakota said as he held the doorknob. Suddenly, there was a strange noise in the room. The friends all stared at the light bulb in the ceiling flickering. What the? You can't be serious. You too, Nolan? It's just some issue with the electricity. Hold on, you hear that? The friends heard a slight noise from behind them. They turned to look at the little top Abby had been playing with, spinning all on its own on the table. They all widened their eyes in shock and bent down to look at it. Abby, tell me you did that. No, but this is amazing. Dude, this isn't a joke. I'm telling you, people have died in here. Let's go. Dakota pulled Nolan out before he went to get Abby. Abby, I told you, stop touching the things in here. All right, I won't touch anything, she said, holding up her hands. Dakota locked the door once again, and the friends all hurried down the hall to his dorm room. It was really late, so Abby and Nolan decided to spend the night there and head out in the morning. You think that place was really haunted? We have to go there again. I should have caught that on camera. It would have went viral. Are you guys crazy? We never went in there, and we won't go ever again. Hey now, at least you have a story to tell. It was better than that bogus party. The friends joked and tittered until they all dozed off. It was in the middle of the night that Dakota woke up to a sudden noise. It sounded like something was cracking. He turned on the flash on his phone and shone it around the room. He was a little taken aback to see Abby sitting on the bed opposite to him. Just staring at him. Abby, what are you doing up? But then it hit Dakota. He gulped as he slowly stood up and turned on the lights. Abby was sitting there, her head facing him, but her body facing him in the wall. Dakota quickly pushed Nolan awake. Nolan fell to the floor, startled to see Abby's dreadful condition as she suddenly fell down to the floor. How did this happen? The friends were speechless. They didn't know what to believe. Abby lay lifeless on the ground. A petrified expression covered her face. We have to get help right now, Dakota said, rushing to the door. Nolan suddenly called out, staring at Abby. Hold on. There around Abby's neck was the necklace he was wearing earlier that night. How did she take this off of my... No, Abby, you didn't, Nolan said, trembling as he searched her pockets. Just as he supposed, in Abby's pocket was the spinning top from room 235. Dakota and Nolan didn't know what to do but to call for help. Authorities came to take her remains away and held Dakota and Nolan for questioning. They were so frightened about all that had happened the previous night, they blabbered everything out. You three went into room 235 last night? The RA said, holding his head. He banged on the table and said, There was a reason that room was locked up. I'm sorry, There's no point of sorry. The girl is dead. Who knows where this will end? What happened over there? The student that was last there took his own life in the room. He suffered from flat affect. It's a condition that causes people to not be able to express or react to their emotions. They aren't able to portray their facial expressions. He was a different kind of person. He always avoided eye contact. He spoke in a monotone voice, but rarely talked. Although it was not his wish, the condition led him to not being able to socialize with people. The staff found him slouched over his desk one morning, lifeless. When the students were questioned, it was found that the young man was alleged of theft earlier that week. When he bluntly denied doing so, no one had believed him, and he was prone to much ill treatment. There was an investigation around the campus, and it turned out that he was innocent after all, but it had been too late by then. The false allegation on him had traumatized the young man more than he already was. The actual culprit was never found, and the case was just shut down after his demise. It was since then that staff members or security guards who attempted to vacate the room started experiencing paranormal occurrences in there. There was nothing we could do about it, other than leave the room and its belongings as is. After the demise of yet another individual, room number 235 was securely locked up. And it was not just Nolan and Dakota, but everyone and anyone at the BII dormitory ever dared to step foot in that room again. Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.